Hey, good morning, everyone. It's Sunday. It's 26th, I think. Let me turn the volume down on old girl here. Hold on a second. Just give me a second. Volume. Is she talking too loud? Okay. All right. Uh-oh. Okay. Yeah, kind of had a not so lovely weekend. I don't want to put too much of this out there because it's not cool. It's just not a good story. But I have a friend, the friend that I call my sister. We've been friends for 40 years. Almost 40 years. And I can't be her friend anymore. I can't be around her. And it's been interesting because this has been going on probably for about almost 8 to 10 years. That our lives are just different. I'm not a snob. I'm not a prude. I'm not better than anybody else. But I also try not to live my life with a lot of chaos. I mean, I can make my own chaos. I have my own way of creating my own drama for myself. So I don't really need to be around another person or people that seem to thrive on drama. One of the things about me is that when I argue, and everybody doesn't do the same thing, and this is just me and how I feel, is that when I argue, or if, in the rare instances that I do argue these days, because I don't really argue anymore. It's no point in it. I've never really had a successful argument where like you're yelling and the other person's yelling and then all of a sudden somebody goes, oh yeah, you're right, that's what I should have done. I've never had a successful argument that I can think of. I've had an argument where the other person just, or myself, just got so fed up with the yelling and the screaming that one of us gave up. But I don't think that that's successful. I don't feel that I learned anything new from that interaction, if that makes sense. I don't even know if I'm making sense. Oh, look at these cars. They're like antique. So, and also I'm not a name caller. I don't name call if I do get to the point where I'm having a heated debate or mad or whatever. I don't like that name calling stuff because you can't take that back. And I didn't grow up in a FU, you dumb MF family. I didn't grow up like that. I had different dysfunction. My dad wouldn't speak to me or us. My mother, if he got mad, they wouldn't speak. That's the problem. I don't like that. That's my hot button. Like, don't stop speaking to me. So anyway, that's another video. But I don't get I don't like the cursing and the name calling and the screaming in front of kids and just mayhem, and then the next day everybody's like, oh, yeah, that was normal. No. I don't like it. What you do in your house is fine. So I really kind of stopped going over there. But my son, being like I think I had said in another video, that he doesn't have a lot of friends because he doesn't know a lot of people. He spends a lot of time over there. And he's a hothead because his father has that name-calling, yelling, that's how we kind of roll style. Even though my son is very mild-mannered and he doesn't get that way with me. And if he does, I just either leave the room or, just let him go on. And then, when you decide that you're going to talk to me like a human, then we'll talk. But he's one of those yellers and cussers and, And, I went over there. He did something stupid, whatever. I went over there to kind of smooth things over, and they took me there. And the last couple of times that I've been taken to a point of where I was ready to actually lay my hands on somebody has been at that house. And I really That is so far out of where I am right now and where I want to be right now and where I want to go that I can't even bring myself to even discuss it with her. I can't discuss it. And it wasn't her, it was her daughter that this happened with. But I can't, and her daughter's 30, so before anybody thinks I'm getting ready to fight a little kid, that's not the case. I just can't even believe that I was in that zone. I can't even believe that, I let myself get so out of control that I almost jeopardized my career, So I have to let go of that 40-year-old interaction of everything. Our kids growing up, being friends we met when I was 9 and she was 10, so a little less than 40 years, but still, that's a long time. I moved to this area because of her. I did not know anybody else up here besides her. And when I say up here, I'm 2 hours away from the city. And if you don't live in New York City or the New York area, you don't understand it. That's like living like in Canada compared to living in the city. Nobody from the city drives 2 hours just on that, just for the hell of it. It's just one of those things. Like, I left everything, And now I've made my own way. Obviously, it's been almost 10 years, and I'm got my own set of stuff going on, and my own circle, and my own people, and I probably am more active. I know I'm more active in the community than she is, and I know more people in the community than she does. So, it's kind of interesting, but I have to say goodbye to that. And I don't even know if closure is necessary. What do you guys think? I mean, have you ever had to leave or let go of someone? Or it's just something that's, I don't know. I'm not a hard person. I'm not hard on people. I give you a lot of chances. I just don't like drama. And I don't like a lot of coonery and the Negroidianisms. I'm sorry. I don't like it. I don't like all that, let's sit around and get drunk and smoke blunts. I don't smoke. I mean, I'm sorry. You could smoke. I don't care what you do. Smoke. I don't give a shit if you spontaneously combust. But I don't want to sit around with you. That's not fun for me. I don't want to sit around and, I like to have my wine. Lord knows, we all know that Helen loves her wine. But I like to sit and have a few 10 glasses of wine. And then, in the evening, I don't like to sit around and smoke blunts and drink vodka straight or gin or whatever. And when I drink it, I'm putting it up in my gums so it'll hit me harder. And then the whole purpose is that we all get drunk and nobody's making any sense. So we're not even having fun now because nobody's making any sense. And then the next day, nobody remembers anything. That's not fun. It's not fun. So honestly, because you guys don't know me, you're basically an objective audience of people that, most of you that answer, all of you that answer, I have no problem with, I'm sure that there's the errant troll every now and then, but I haven't had that much trouble with that. And I'll block you and erase your comment because I can do that, just like I can do it in my life.